Good morning, good morning, good morning from a very cold, dark, blustery southwest of France. I've heard very little from the studio in the last, so I'm not quite sure, maybe there's a sickness going through it, but I really haven't heard too much. But, you know, the camera crew keep following me around, so it seems rude not to put them to good use, don't you think? Anyway, I'm walking through the fields this morning, and if I'm a little bit out of breath, it means the ground's very uneven. Anyway, I'm walking to the vineyards because there was a little thing I wanted to show you what's going on in the vineyards, because there's been some big changes since I last spoke to you. So I'm going to hand you back to the studio. I think there's someone there. Anyway, Ian, are you back in the studio? So, there doesn't seem to be any response from the studio. I think perhaps he was on a coffee break. We'll try again in a short while. But anyway, I've been busy. In the last week, all I've done is walk up and down lines. And I've been creating an atmosphere that is conducive to proper, encouraging growth. And last week, if you remember when I showed you, these were nothing but little buds, little tiny buds. And now you can see how fast they've grown in just a week. Now I know, and I accept it most humbly, there we are, there's some more, that I just wanted to show you that, the miles of it. I've done so much walking in the bleakest weather, and it continues the bleak weather. I've done so much walking, and what I wanted to very quickly was, this wouldn't have happened without me, okay? Because every single vine has had a little piece of me, a little piece of my attention, a little piece of my encouragement, a little piece of everything, really. I just care so much for the vines in every single way that by the time the harvest comes, I'm a bit of an empty shell because it's taken so much of my energy. But here you are, and they're doing super well. No sign of any late frosts, and now we're into May, so fingers crossed there won't be any. It's a quiet day today because yesterday was a bank holiday, jour de férié ici en France, and we have what's called the jour pour l'Omelette. And it's an omelette, and it celebrates the crops of the wild garlic, and every village and town in France gets together and eats omelette. I don't like omelette, but I had it, but I don't like it. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the studio because that's upset me about it, something I didn't like. Back to the studio. I hope you finished your coffee, and we'll see you again. Well, for some reason, there's no answer at the studio. I don't know whether they're on holiday or they're working, but I'm not getting any answer. I don't know what this means, but I'm going to carry on because that's what you do in the face of adversity, right? You just carry on. I just wanted to prove one more thing to you as well, so I'm going to just flip the camera around. You may have remembered that a couple of weeks ago, I cut my grass with scissors. Now, admittedly, it did take a long time, but if you can see, it doesn't need doing again. It's maintained its cut length. It's genius. Those scissors are an absolute genius. I don't need to do it again this year. Listen, I'm going to try and get back in touch with the studio. Is there anyone there? Is there anyone there?
This is a special announcement from the Ward in France YouTube channel. For everyone that looks at this channel and enjoys, we have to announce the sad departure of our presenter of this channel, Ian Ward, from the studio. Due to overwhelming demand for the return of Ian Ward in rural France, it has been decided that the presenter is no longer allowed to be a presenter. We therefore ask with great patience that you bear with the Ward in France channel while a new presenter is found. In the meantime, please enjoy the following public service announcement.